Good morning. It's a beautiful day. Happy Thursday. Yes, Miss Jean Lorio, you are first. Hello, hello. Let's wake the peas up. And there's our Hope. Good morning, Hope. Good morning, Zena. Hi, Rick Moon. Got a few peas in here. Let's get some more in. Come on. Hi, Robert Dosa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Marietta. Thank you for the hearts. Morning, Deirdre. Good morning, Isabel. Morning, Rosalind. We're waking up. Hello, peas. Morning, Rick Morrow. Hello, Anu. Good morning to you. Good morning, Stacy. And Deirdre, are you feeling better? I certainly hope that you are. Cheers, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy day before Friday. Oh my goodness. It's Thursday. It's a great day. It is a beautiful day, as River Sam sings. And that's our theme song. I love it. All right, who else came in? Dennis, good morning. Oh, what is today? National Lobster Newburgh Day. Okay, I'll take that. I love lobster. Suzanne, hello, darling. I hope you're feeling better. Good afternoon, Pat Moss. Good morning, Tammy Fisk. And there's our Kathy. And Stacy, you're off to Orlando for first post-op checkup. Okay, I'm not sure what the next sentence is, but I know it's going to be great. It's going to be a great checkup. It's a great, great day. Oh, Deirdre, you're starting to feel like yourself again. I'm so glad to hear that, my sister. I've been praying for you like crazy and sending some energy to you, so I'm glad that you're feeling better. Oh, you couldn't hear the music? Okay, I've got it on share sound, so I don't know why it wasn't playing. Did anybody else hear the music? Well, Charlie, good morning. And Charlie, where are you at? Because I put it on the other channel just for you to see if you could comment. I know you've been having that issue. Oh, listening. Okay. I know, Stacy. Don't task my brain like that. So, did anybody hear the music? Because I hope it was playing. It's supposed to be playing through the computer sound. So let me know if it wasn't, and I will not play it at the end if it wasn't playing. Okay, so Rick, you heard it. Okay. All right, good. So, Kathy, I'm not sure why it didn't come through for you. Okay, thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so much. Has anybody told you yet that they loved you? I'm telling you. You're beautiful, beautiful souls. And thank you for being here. And you heard it too. Okay, awesome. Let's do our heart brain. Let's start our day off on this beautiful journey called life. We've been given a present. We've been given the opportunity to just do whatever we want with this day, create it the way we want it. Just envision there's a big whiteboard. There's nothing written on it at all. And that's yours. That's what this day is all about. It's creating. This is Thankful Thursday. So let's be grateful today and let's go into our hearts with that essence of gratitude just flowing in. So placing your hand on your heart brings your energy right there. It brings your focus to the real you, not the you in your head that's paying attention to anything that might be distracting you. And I have a feeling that we have a troll in here. We'll give it a minute and see, but if anyone is here for anything other than love and light and to be uplifted by the family this morning, then you're in the wrong place. And we've had this happen almost every morning now where someone comes in and just is here to be disruptive. So Frank Williams, welcome to Morning Cuppa JoY. And I hope that you're here to fill your cup up with joy and not to be a spammer, which is what we have been experiencing. So if you're here for love and light, thank you for being here. And let's go into our heart space. And we're allowing only love and light in. So take a deep breath in to the count of 5 and hold it. And then breathe it back out slowly. And with your next breath in, add in love, add in joy, add in something that puts that smile on your face and makes your heart sing. And we're going to do this for another minute. Just listen to your breath. Let that be what you focus on. And listen to the silence. Now let's take a moment to share our stories. Share your I am and feel it. When you type in those words, really feel that word and feel what it means to you. I am enough. I am worthy. I am a spark of the divine. I am blessed. I am energized. I am motivated. I am light, shining in the darkness. I am compassion. I am joy. And I am peace. And we are the peas for peace. Right, Charlie? We say that every night. We are the peas for peace. It's a movement. It is something that is alive, something that's happening in our world. And I love that that's what we are. That's what we do. And let's see what your I ams are. And good morning, Joanne Castillo. Thank you for being with us. And Kathy, I am thankful and I am peace. Robert, I am happy. Deirdre, I am the sweet spring showers that bring magnificent May flowers. Ah, so beautiful. Stacy, I am healed. Yes, you are, my dear. Sally De La Rosa, good morning, good morning. And Zena, oh my goodness, good morning to you, Zena. I am powerful. Oh, you absolutely are. Sally, I am healthy, loved, and happy. Jean, I am whole and part of the whole. Christina, I am a light and full of good health. Awesome. And Pat said the sound went off, but it's back again. Okay, so something's messing with the technology today. Linda, good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here. And Charlie, I am joyful, loving, and compassionate, and peas for peace. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. I had to submit a short bio last night because I've applied to be a speaker with an upcoming week of uplifting programming, energy, and I changed my bio to include our movement of Peas for Peace. And I want it to go worldwide. And I'm pretty sure that I will be speaking during that week. It's in June. And I want to bring that to the forefront in the spotlight. And I want to talk about the peace movement and how we have come together as a family, universally, all over the world, to create this movement and talk about this journey that we are all on together, our journey of healing, which hits the road tomorrow, by the way. All right, we got some more comments. Tammy Fisk, I am at peace and happy. I'm so glad, Tammy. I'm so happy to see you here with us today. Isabel, I am a sparkle of the divine. I love that. And you do sparkle, my darling. Thank you for being here. Hello, Marianne. Good morning to you. Rick Morrow says, I am victorious. Yes, yes. Yes, Kathy, it had to be in there. I was like, no, that's what my life is all about, is the peace movement right now. And it will be for as long as I have breath in this body, I will be about this peace movement. And we've got to get some stuff going on. We got to get some shirts made up and um, some products that we can all just share that message out far and wide. So I need a creative team. I need people that are going to help come up with some ideas and research and see how we can make this happen. And now that I am a nonprofit organization, we can really go a lot further. We can ask for help financially from some of the companies and see if we can get a lot of stuff flowing out into the world that gives the message out that peace is here. There is peace on earth. It happens inside of us first. And that's what happened. We all held it inside of us. We all felt that energy of being peace. And now we're letting that energy flow, and it's going further and it's going wider. I really believe that this land blessing that's coming up on Sunday is going to go out to many, many people that it has not met yet. It hasn't reached a lot of audience that needs to hear it. You know, we all experience it, and we're all aware of how big that is to bring a blessing to the land. But there's those that still are caught up in the drama of the 3D world, that's seeing that this human experience is what's important. And it is important, but it's more important to see the spiritual being that's inside of this vehicle. You know, what's in there that's really driving us. So that's my desire, is as we reach more people, we reach those that don't have that understanding, the ones that just think, you know, it's a 9 to 5, eat and sleep kind of life. It's not. There's so much more to it. And as we bring the healing to the land, I see more people awakening to that fact. Okay, so what else we got going on? Marianne, I am aligned with peace. I am so happy that you are, and that all of you that come in here, and I see 22, that's our magic number. That's the number from the angels that says they are seeing us, that we are in alignment, and that everything is working perfectly, as our Marietta says. And Marietta says, peas, people practicing positive perspective perfectly. Oh my goodness, I love that. I'm going to have to write that down after the show and use that. We'll use that as one of our mottos that we have going on. Zena says, I am loved. Oh, you don't even know the half of it, Zena. You lift us up so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And Sally says, I got to the center and my battery drained by 85%. Wow, that's a lot of energy. Do some Reiki on your phone. I did that to my computer yesterday. I was like, okay, your energy and you're not working properly. So let me just put some energy in there that will help you. And Hope says, I am healed. You certainly are, my darling. All right, John. Kathy says, yes, I would proudly wear everything. I'd love a lanyard too, so I can wear my badge for work on it. Great idea, Kathy. See, that's what I'm talking about. When we put our brains together and we start being creative, then we come up with exactly what is needed, what people would use out in the world. Good morning, Catherine Kovacs. And Isabel says, beautiful and lightful from your heart to our hearts. Thank you, Master P. Thank you, my darling. Oh, I love all of you. And you know what? I have a Kuan Yin card for you that is just beautiful today. And it says, the title of it is The Tao. The Tao is always flowing, always nourishing life into creation, always presenting steps and solutions, and always reminding us that we are perfect in this moment. You are being guided to relax and allow life to flow. Feel the joy of release and the wonder of how easy life can be when we let go of fear and control. I love this card. I love that it is so positive and it shows us those words so magnificently. Life is easy. We complicate it. We complicate it by overthinking things, by questioning and doubting that what we are seeing or hearing is what it is. Sometimes we try to read in between every word, right? We just take those words that people say and we pick them apart and we ask ourselves, do they really mean what they're saying? Well, I invite you to, instead of going to that thought immediately, go to the thought of, isn't that beautiful? When somebody tells you, I love you, when somebody tells you, you're amazing, let your thought be, what a beautiful thing to say, instead of, I'm not so sure about that. It's our insecurities that create that doubt, that create that resistance to receiving. When we have a resistance to receiving love and compliments and the positive energy that comes to you, there's something that's being triggered. There's something inside that keeps churning up an energy of not being enough, of not feeling worthy. And that's, we were born knowing that we were worthy. We came into this existence knowing who we were, that we were spirit, that we were magnificent and powerful, and that we were divine. But then life told us something different, right? Maybe a caretaker told you something different, told you that you weren't enough. Not in those words, or maybe in verbal words, but the attitude and the disbelief when you tried to show who you were. Anybody have that experience? As you showed your beautiful self as a spiritual being, sometimes others in the world discourage you or make fun of you or treat you like you're being weird or different. Well, we are different, but it's a good thing to be that kind of different, to be in touch with who we are. But yet we have this need to be accepted. We have a need to interact with others in a way that they take us in and accept us unconditionally because we know from the beginning about unconditional love. So when someone starts to put a condition on how they treat us, then that makes us question our very self, our very soul. But if we can stay strong in our conviction of who we are, then we know that our light is shining. And we know that when somebody says, I love you, we take that in, we soak it up, we enjoy it. When I was going through a lot of trauma, and I'm talking about 9 years ago, I went through a lot of physical trauma and emotional trauma, and my spirit was really hurting. And I started doubting everything. I started questioning and feeling like I didn't mean anything to anybody. And when I heard the words, "You are worthy," it was the first time I'd ever heard those words spoken. It was the first time anybody had told me I was enough just as I was. I didn't need to do anything to be worthy. I didn't need to prove that I was enough. I didn't need outside affirmation of who I am. So when I heard those words, it clicked something inside of me. It really changed who I am because I was able to open up to that. I was able to open my heart to receive those words. So many people are caught up in their insecurities and being pushed back and held down and questioned, and they're not able to open up to that fact that they're worthy. I want all of you to feel your worthiness today. I want you to know you are worthy. I want you to know that you're loved unconditionally. Whatever you're bringing to the table, you may be bringing so much baggage that it won't even fit on an aircraft carrier. It doesn't matter. That's not who you are in this moment. Every experience that has happened in your life, that happened, but it happened for a reason. It happened to help you along your path. And it's nothing to be ashamed of. If there was something that was out of alignment, don't feel guilt, don't feel shame over anything that happened in your past. This is what keeps us down. This is what keeps churning up that energy of not being worthy, of not being enough. When we start focusing on what went wrong in our past and look at that as past, it's done. You're not there anymore. You don't live there anymore. But if you keep regurgitating it, if you keep focusing on that and judging it as wrong, judging it and being critical of it, then yes, it is still in your present. Even though you're not maybe doing an action with it, it's still just as real as the moment it happened. It's important to let those things go. It's important to know that it doesn't matter what you've done. It matters what you're doing. What are you doing this moment? What are you doing with your life today? Have you turned it around to where you're looking at things positively instead of always pulling on that thought, that energy of what was? Look more at the energy of what is happening right now, right here. This is the only time we have. We're really talking about time. This is it. When I learned about the now and staying present in the now, that was a game changer for me too. When I sat with the energy of a tree and I just sat there and communicated with that tree and knew that nothing else existed outside of that now moment. What was I doing in that now moment? And I sat and I received energy from nature, which is healing. If you can just sit and look at the beauty of nature, then you know in your heart, in your soul, you know what's important. You know that place inside of you that's the real you, that's in alignment with your path, with why you're here, why you even came into this body. We come into this experience for just such a short period of time. It's just a little blip on the screen of all eternity. What are we doing with that second? What are we doing with our now moments? And if we're using that time to focus on everything that went wrong, we're really doing ourselves a disservice. We're doing our very soul a disservice because we're caught in the mire. We're caught up in the spin and the chaos. And getting out of that is so easy. It is so easy. That's what this card told us just now. That's what Kuan Yin tells us. Feel the joy and the release and the wonder of how easy life can be when we let go of fear and control. And isn't that what it's about? It's about fear. If there was something that went wrong, what we judge as wrong in our past, if maybe you did something, okay, it happened. We all go down that wrong path sometimes. We all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. Nobody lives a perfect life. We're going to make choices in this life. And if one of those choices took you down a road that wasn't in alignment with your true, authentic self, it happened. Forgive it. Let it go. Because if you keep staying in that moment of when you made that choice, you can't move forward. It's holding you back. It's holding you down. It's putting you in a place that is not going to let your light shine. Every time we go back to an experience that held us down, our light dims. And that we talked about that, I think, yesterday, how the dust and the bugs that come along the way to created energy with us, how that dims our light and we're not shining it as brightly as we can into the world or to ourselves. So if you're stuck in that past, if you're stuck in that moment when something happened, it could have been abuse. It could have been you were the abuser or you were abused. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What matters is what are you doing now? How has your life changed in this moment? Are you able to let go of anything that held you back? You are powerful. I don't even know who I'm talking to today, but I feel like somebody's receiving that message. I feel like somebody needs to hear these words that whatever happened, it's done. Let it be done. And if you're ready to let it be done, all you have to do is say your yes. That's all. That's the easy part. Just say, yes, I can let that go. Yes, I can. Yes, I can become who I know I am. And it happens in an instant when you make that commitment to put that down, to let it be, just let it be, and to allow yourself to be the most powerful you that you can be. And I see your yeses. Isabel, I want that for you. I want you to be able to let go of anything that was unlike love in your life. Anytime somebody, yeah, there's some clearing. Anybody said anything or did anything in your past, I want you to let it go. Just let it go. Just be present. All right, so after that rampage, I'm looking at the time and I see people are coming in. So let's start putting in your yeses. If you're ready to just like, let's drop it. Let's just drop whatever it is. It's not important. It's really not. You are what's important. Not what anybody else did if they got out of their lane and crashed into your lane. That's them. That's their crash. That's them needing to wake up to who they truly are and say their yes. What's important is what are you doing in your lane? Yesterday, I went with my friend Shantae to run an errand. On the way there were two separate car crashes. On the way back, there was another one. And this is in the span of less than an hour. There were multiple cars involved in the second one, and every lane on our side of the road was closed down. So somebody went out of their lane. Somebody created havoc, not just for themselves, but for everybody around them. And sometimes that happens in our life. Sometimes the energy feels so huge when something happens. When somebody goes in to a grocery store and kills 10 people. When somebody starts a movement of hate, and all of a sudden the whole world's caught up in just that, in the hate. It interferes with so many lives. But we have to let that go. We have to stay in our lane. For us to maintain our sense of worthiness, our sense of being enough, we can't focus on what others are doing. And yes, do we wish it was different? Of course we do. Of course we wish those things didn't happen. But what matters, what's important, is us making a difference. And we can't make a difference. We can't be that strong, positive influence if we're always looking at what's wrong and what others are doing and judging and criticizing. We can't. It's so important to maintain our serenity and to be able to stay in the high frequency. There's all that energy going on, that chaos, that spin, and that adds into the frequency of the planet. We, with our positive energy, can counterbalance that and lift up the vibration of the planet. And that's why it's important. Not that we're not compassionate, not that we're not feeling for those when things happen, but because we know that if we go into that low vibration with them, we're adding to the lower frequency. If we can maintain our high vibration, even if the world it seems to be falling apart, even if the sky is falling down, as my song says, then we're adding to the higher vibration of the planet, of the whole collective. Okay, I haven't even read any of your comments, but I see a lot of yeses. I see a lot of you that are making comments about being present and living in the now. Yes, thank you, Charlie. Living in the now. Let it come from the heart. I love that. And I'm feeling that there's an energy that needs to be uplifted today. You know, our Charlie has not been able to comment to us here in the morning show for whatever reason, technology or whatever's happening. Let's lift our Charlie up since he's here with us right now and we're able to hear from him verbally. Let's wrap our arms around Charlie because I know that this is a really hard time for him right now. And let's all just lift him up and show him love. And yes, Christina, I love that comment. You are a good person, Charlie. You're awesome. And thank you. Thank you for being here. And you know, yesterday we put two people in to edify. We lifted two people up at the same time. Let's do that again today. Let's lift up our Charlie and let's lift up Erica because I see her here as well. And Erica, I see you saying your yes, yes, yes. So to both of you, Charlie and Erica, I love you so much from my heart. You are family to me. You are close and you're in that wonderful circle that is a P. That's what we call our P's. So you are so loved and so beautiful, and we're lifting you right now. All right, so let's see, some people came in here that I didn't get to say hello to. So let me go back. Jennifer, thank you. Thank you for being here. And Sally, one of the hardest lessons to learn, but definitely the most rewarding when it's done. Yeah, it is. It's going to be as hard as we make it. That's my philosophy, and that's what I've learned in my life, that we can go into something with the mindset of, oh, this is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy to let go. It's not going to be easy to step out of our drama for a moment, to look at it. Or we can say, yeah, it's as easy as letting go. Wow, what are we clearing here, Peas? There's an energy of clearing that's happening. Not sure what it is. Okay, Isabel, if I recall right, is it Wayne Dyer that on his profound study of the Tao, he said Tao is a divine and it means the same as our divine, I am. Yeah, the Tao is a way of life. It's a knowingness of us as spirit. And the Tao, when we enter into that energy of acceptance, of light, of non-judgment, then life turns around immediately. And I found that about 9 years ago. I stepped into that energy of just being who I am, allowing myself to really find me and let go of all the drama, let go of the trauma. And after trauma, sometimes we experience PTSD, post-traumatic stress syndrome. Some of you may relate to that, where you keep living it, you keep going back into the energy of it. And I'm not diminishing how hard that can be to live through PTSD. It's really something that you don't want to do and you don't want to experience. But I know that when we do find that energy that says, I am enough, I am worthy, then life does change. Life does turn around. Yes, absolutely. I'm looking at these comments, and the more we feel into the energy as a family, as a collective, the more we're able to let go. It's what happens. It's that release, that sweet release of leaving the burdens behind, packing them away and saying, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. And then hand it over, let go of it. That's what we do here every morning. We take each other's burdens, whatever is going on, whatever you're really caught up in, whether that's physical pain, emotional pain, spiritual pain, or mental pain, whatever it might be. And we lift you for that. We lift you up higher than that. Drop it like it's hot. I love that, Catherine. Yes, just envision that it is something that is harming you if you keep bringing it up. And it does harm you. So yeah, envision that it's hot and let it go. Oh, Jean, I love your words. We may feel like a little blimp in this lifetime, but together we are a beautiful shining star that shines in the world. Absolutely. All right, so we're sending Charlie some love, lots and lots of love. And Linda says, I've been down that dark hole It influences everything around you. Thank you for your help at the time to extend a hand so I could climb out of there. Thank you for your wise words now to remind me and help others as well. It's so good to see the light when you climb out. It's hard, but so worth the effort. Yeah, that effort is simply saying your yes and reaching your hand out and allowing. So I want you all to reach your hand out. Physically reach your hand out and take my hand. This morning I'm extending a hand, and that hand is full of unconditional love. It's full of energy coming from the angels, energy coming from spirit, because this isn't even me this morning. I don't know who this is. I don't know which angel or which spirit guide. Somebody came through this morning and said what needed to be said to anybody that was here to hear these words, anybody that will hear the words later. That's what happened this morning. And I don't even know what all was said. I just know that all I did was just sit here and let it flow and let that energy reach whoever it was meant for, whoever needed to hear the words. You are worthy. You are enough. And if you reached your hand out to take that, it's yours. You got it. Now high five me. There you go. It's yours. You are worthy. That was for you. And thank you. Thank you for being here to receive. Okay, some clearing of that energy. Somebody that had that stuck energy that still thought you're not enough, let it go and say your yes. Yes, I am. And yes, I can. And yes, I will continue to be enough. No matter what comes my way, no matter what looks a little daunting in life. And some of that stuff is not so little. Some of it's huge, like COVID, like your family getting affected by that horrible experience, or yourself, like Eugene. But look at you rising above. Look at you now and where you are now, being in perfect health, having that awesome review from your doctor that told you things are working even better than they were before. Look at what happens on the other side of the drama and the trauma. And Kathy's asking for prayer. Absolutely, honey. We're going to lift you up. Say your yes. Say your yeses. Okay, so I think we've got everybody that came in. And everybody's sending Erica and Charlie lots and lots and lots of love today. I hope you're both feeling it. All right, so any other prayer requests that you have, anything that you want us to join with you to help you release, helping you release that energy that's keeping you stuck. Let's let it go. Let it go and just be your beautiful self. Be your true, authentic self. I'm not even going to pull one of the cards today for a color because I feel like what happened here today was huge. What happened here today, if you said your yeses, if you came here today and you let go, then that's what was important. That's what was needed to happen here today, was to get immersed in that energy of knowing who you are, of accepting those words, I am worthy, and making your choice, making the choice to release, to be free of that burden of anything from your past. That's what's important today. So if you're still holding on, if you're still stuck, accept our hand, accept the angels, accept the energy coming to you. Just breathe in. I want to, right now, I'm just feeling that the angels, the spirit guides, the healers, they want to send some love and some healing energy to anybody right now who's willing to accept it. So I want you right now just to breathe in. And if you're ready to release and you're ready to accept that help, that helping hand that went out to you, I'm going to channel through energy from the angels and from the masters. All you have to do is say yes to receive it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to go back into what happened in the past. You don't even have to know what you're holding on to. If you just know there's something inside of you that's blocking you, that's keeping you from shining your light, that's all you need to know. And all you have to do is say your yes to let it go. So I'm going to just channel that energy forward to all of you. Anybody out there who wants to accept, all you have to do is say yes. And if you say yes, 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 that just emphasizes it even more. So I'm just going to be quiet for a moment and let them flow the energy to you. Just receive, just open up and receive today. Now breathe that energy in. You might feel it happening inside of you. You might feel the release. Somebody felt it in the third eye. I felt energy really swirling in there. There was some physical pain that left somebody. There was a physical healing of the nasal passages. Felt like congestion, like an allergy type of situation. So receive that, receive the healing. There was so much emotional pain that I saw just flowing, and it flowed upward out of the top of your head. So if you had a swirling energy around your crown chakra, that was release. It went up to be transmuted into positive energy. Just say your yes, yes, yes. If you received, if you felt anything anywhere in your body where this energy shifted you, just place your hand there and say, I am worthy. I am worthy to receive this change inside of me. I am worthy to shine my light. I am worthy to be happy. I am worthy to be whole. I am worthy to be healthy. I am worthy to be exactly who I am and to be accepted as who I am. I don't have to be a people pleaser. I don't know where that came from, but that thought came in. You don't have to please anybody but yourself. Be your true, authentic self. Know your worthiness. Know that you deserve it. That's right, Marietta. All it takes is our willingness to accept, align, and allow, and then Spirit does the rest. Yes, Kathy, seal it with the cross. Seal it with the shield of Archangel Michael. It looks like a cross, and it's got arrows at the end of each point. Just make that sign of the shield of Archangel Michael. Say your yes, 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 yes. Deirdre says, I'm yawning. That's always a sign something's shifting. Absolutely. I'm giving you a standing ovation. You all are beautiful this morning. Thank you. And Zena, I see your yes, I can. Yes, you can. You are amazing and powerful. And I'm getting ready to play our song to take us out of here. And thank you for receiving. Thank you all for coming here today, for you, for showing up for you. You had a divine appointment and you showed up and you took it in. You received and now believe that what you just felt is so authentic. It's so true because it showed you the true you. It showed you who you are and how you can let it go. All of you that came with a prayer request, that came with something going on in your life, receive. Receive that for yourself, receive it for your loved ones. Just receive this energy. If there's somebody that you know could use that energy healing, just tell them to come in and listen to this. You can listen to the replay. You can listen to it on Facebook or YouTube and just receive. Keep receiving the energy. Keep being your beautiful selves. I love you so much. Let's say our love yous because I got to get out of here. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to play our song. We're going to say our namaste, y'alls, and get on with your beautiful day that's here. Dance like nobody's watching. Come on, let's play. I'm going to play today. I'm going to Yosemite today. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful, amazing day. Turn up the music. Okay, let me see.
We got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because
I will, Kathy.
it's a beautiful day. And
Let's play. Feel your freedom from those burdens that you let go of. Just be amazing. Namaste, y'all. I love you all with my whole heart. Bye, everybody.